And now, O Israel, what does the Lord demand of you? Only to fear the Lord and to love him with all your heart and with all your soul. This week's Parasha is Eikev, and in it we read this really quite strange sentence, because this sentence contradicts itself. How can one person feel two opposing emotions, fear and love in this case, at the same time of the same thing with the wholeness of one's heart? Feeling these two emotions at once seems contradictory, but maybe it isn't. This week has seen vast changes come across our lives in the form of tighter restrictions. I personally have felt many things and many different feelings about this throughout the last week. Sometimes these emotions have actually been conflicting with each other. I realized that having both these opposing feelings is not actually necessarily a bad thing, but I would argue it's in fact a good thing. You see, no one actually, when they think about it, wants to be stuck in one feeling without change. That is not the way that we generally go about things. Having multiple feelings about the same thing and sometimes at the same time is what we do. It allows us to draw complexity, beauty, and richness from the things around us. It allows us to develop meaningful relationships rather than superficial ones. And it allows us to grow as we navigate ourselves and others through what it is that we're feeling, especially when they are conflicting with each other. The time that we're living in is a time of contradicting feelings. And the parasha reminds us, through the command to approach our connection to Judaism with contradicting emotions, this too is relevant in our day-to-day. At times, we might feel a bit anxious, while simultaneously grateful of the things that we do have in our lives, worrying about yesterday, while hopeful for tomorrow. This parasha speaks to that contradiction, and Eikev reminds us that we should be embracing having this fear and love with all our hearts, because conflicting emotions are sometimes what makes things beautiful. Hoping you are all staying safe and happy at home. We're missing you very much. Shabbat Shalom.